Good morning, my lovelies. It's a bit chilly, so the weather is so beautiful and the afternoons are nice and warm, but mornings and evenings are getting a bit chilly. So I really need to rant. I haven't done it for a while. I don't know if it's because I'm feeling a bit sensitive. I feel really emotionally exhausted. So, you know, for 10 days the whole country has been mourning the Queen, and that's all we saw on TV. Yesterday I sat all day from 10 o'clock in the morning till about 5 or 6 and watched the whole pageantry, the whole funeral. Cried so much, and when the coffin came to Windsor and when I saw the Queen's pony Emma and her two corgis standing there while the coffin was passing, that just really did me in. I am quite an emotional person. I cry at the drop of a hat. Funerals are like the worst, and then when I saw the coffin going down, it was so final, it was horrible. So it could be that. And then I sat down today and wanted to answer some comments, and I am fuming. So I am going to the gym now. Maybe if I work out in a gym, this feeling will leave me and we might not rant. But if I do, I will do it after the gym. Good morning, my lovelies. I'm just going to Reading to return some stuff to Mango. I could have mailed it back, but it came in this box that was ripped up to pieces, really, barely held together, and I thought I can't be bothered. And also, if I go there, I haven't been in Reading for a while, I thought my money will go back onto my account straight away and I can have a look around. Anyway, so yesterday when I came back from the gym, I felt a bit better. I sat down and I ranted for like 40 minutes probably, filmed it all. Then I edited it out to a much shorter video and felt better. But then I woke up this morning and I thought, do I really want to post this? What am I going to achieve? But then I feel like I should have my say. You know, people think they can sit in the comments and accuse me of all sorts of things, and I just have to be quiet. So there were 3 subjects that few people were calling me out for. So what I might do actually, I might just play you the most important that upset me, the beginning of my rant. So have a look just at that and then I explain the rest. Okay, here I go. I've had my workout, I feel a bit calmer. So hopefully you watching me because you enjoy my content, you resonate with what I'm talking about, you find my videos helpful. You are not watching me because I'm a politician or some sort of national role model. I'm nobody. I've got this little channel to create community of people that enjoy the same things. So if you don't like what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, just move on and watch someone else. No one's put a gun to your head to make you watch me. I am fed up with the virtue signaling people that think they are walking moral high ground. In fact, these people are the most horrible, selfish, intolerant, and hypocritical people ever. And of course, I'm not talking to majority of you, and I'm talking in general. Yes, what I'm talking about today is been spurred on by some comments, but I'm talking in general what's happening today in this crazy world. I don't know, people after these last 2-3 years, people seem to be suffering with, I don't know, just madness, and people just gone crazy. I just don't get it. I'm fed up with this group thing. You have to think like everybody else. If you don't, if you have different opinion, you're the scum of the earth. Okay, so let's start with the first one. After my last Monday video, I had few comments saying, have some respect, posting a video on Monday at Queen's funeral. Yet these people are sitting there watching this video and commenting. That's what I mean about being hypocritical. First of all, I vlog throughout the week. So what you've see in my Monday video is from the week before. I usually finish my vlogs Saturday. I upload the video, I schedule it to just come out on Monday, because everybody that watches me knows that my video comes out every Monday, 9 AM UK time. Like I told you, spent all Monday. I didn't even go online. You will not see reply from me on Monday till the evening when I just checked my email. I watched the whole thing on a TV all day long. But again, that doesn't matter even if I didn't. If you don't like monarchy, there is so many people here in the UK, Republicans, that despise monarchy. But I don't think they are horrible people. They just have different views to me, to you, and that's absolutely fine. Just because someone doesn't think like you or feel like you doesn't make them horrible person. It's like this group thing, like people don't think for themselves. They just go like the sheep with the crowd, whoever shouts the loudest, and if you disagree with them, it's like a cult, honestly. I don't know if things always been like this and they just got highlighted in the last couple of years, or this last couple of years did something to people's brains. So that's one thing. Like I said, even if another thing, you might not know this, about 60% of my viewers are in the USA. Only 14% are in the UK. And the rest are all over the world. Not everybody loves the monarchy. Not everybody mourns the monarchy. And my videos are for everybody. So you didn't have to watch it on Monday. You could have watched it on Tuesday, but that's when my schedule is, and that's when I will post my video. It's my channel. Right, so that was that. And another thing was, someone said that it was very disappointing that I shouldn't have been showing things that I buy, expensive things, because this year people will have to choose between heating and eating. And of course I feel it's terrible. No one these days in a civilized country should have to choose between heating and eating. But I haven't created that. Have a go at your government, because they've created all that mess. They will never admit any mistakes. Most of it is due to lockdowns, when they shut down the whole economy. How did you think, and giving money to people for sitting at home for doing nothing, how do you think that was gonna end up? Of course I feel for these people. I am lucky enough that, you know, I'm not rich, I don't have a huge house, but I'm comfortable, and I'm so grateful and lucky that I won't have to choose between heating and eating. But at the same time, the money I spend, I've earned, my husband earned. We haven't stolen this money. Why, you know, why am I the criminal and I should feel guilty that I can afford to buy stuff? You know, and like I explained, if you no longer, if my channel doesn't longer resonate with you, then just don't watch me. You know, there is plenty of people. My channel is for everybody. I can't be catering to just particular set of people. It's almost like me saying, I don't know, coming on here and saying, right, I've just suddenly became allergic to nuts, therefore you must not eat nuts at all, ever again. You know, it's not a, it's a ridiculous way of thinking. So yeah, so that was a gist. There was another thing that someone complained about, but that's not that important. I'm just fed up with the hypocrisy. You know, like the person that said that I shouldn't be showing the expensive things, and now I could say the same to her. What are you watching this video on? A phone, a tablet, a laptop? Well, maybe you shouldn't, because there is so many people that can't afford those things. So it's just ridiculous thing to say. So yeah, that was the gist of it, because honestly, once I get on my soapbox, you know, I am very opinionated. I've got my opinions and I feel strongly about them, but I would never impose them on you. Whatever I do, say, show you, you don't have to buy it, you don't have to listen to me. You are your own person making your own decisions. So I don't expect anybody else coming over to my channel and telling me what I should do, what I should talk about, how I would sing, and how I should sing. So yes, sometimes it is good to sleep on it. Yes, it doesn't matter what these people say. You might say just don't take any notice, but it's very difficult. You know, I do ignore most of it. I always compare it to, imagine if you were walking down the street every single day and 20 people said to you, gave you a compliment, said something nice to you, and 3 people said something really horrible, and you have that every single day. It is gonna in the end annoy you, upset you, or whatever. And I get that every single day, because I get comments not just from my latest videos, I get comments on videos that I've made 5 years ago because someone just saw it. So there is no one day that you don't get some horrible, you know, I've told you before, all the time people talk about my teeth, how horrible my teeth are and I should have them done. But the same people probably would complain that I've had Botox in the past or fillers. So it's just, but you know, sometimes there is that thing, that straw that breaks the camel's back. And like I said, I felt probably a bit more sensitive, emotionally exhausted, drained, so, and that's why I reacted. Right, so you won't believe this. I drove all the way here. I haven't been here for years. I used to come shopping here a lot, but I haven't been here for years. So I'm lugging this big bag with all the stuff to return to Mango. And apparently Mango been closed down here for ages. There is no Mango anymore. Oh my god. So the box that I took it out of at home, I left it in the kitchen. So as soon as I knew that Mango wasn't here, I phoned Paul and I said, don't throw away the box because now I have to send it back anyway. He said, too late, I've done it. So now I will just have to put it in a big bag or something and send it back. So yes, but I've been very good. I didn't go around any other shops. I haven't shopped. I'm thinking that while I'm here they have a Home Sense shop. Have a look at some pumpkins and some winter stuff, and then there is a sofa shop next to it. Shall I go there? I don't know. I'm quite annoyed that I couldn't return the stuff. So I feel like just going home. It's not my week, people, is it? I think I will go and I have a look in this furniture shop. I'd like a new dining table, really, but then we hardly ever use it, to be honest. We eat at the kitchen bar. Now that there is two of us, the only time we sit around the table is when we have guests, so probably not worth it. I don't like my chairs. This dining table we've had for years and years, because my kitchen now is like that dark grey wall, and the chairs are sort of brown faux leather, so they don't go at all. Might have to look at some chairs. Maybe I could just change the chairs, because I can have a, like I do now, I have like a grey tablecloth on it. Okay, so this place here in this little retail park has like 4 or 5 sofa shops, and I went to all of them, and the last one I went to, I think I saw the sofa that I really like. I didn't go to HomeSense in the end because I've been here too long. I'm just going home now. And so, you know, like I always say, I hate my leather sofas. I don't like leather sofas. But I think what it is that I don't like leather black or brown like mine, dark brown sofas. Just look so oppressive and heavy and big. But I never thought I could have really lighter leather sofa because of Louis. And I remember we had cream leather sofa years ago, and where we were sitting on it with our jeans, you know, after a few years the dye from the jeans sort of came off on the sofa. So that's what always worried me. Otherwise they're easy to clean. But this man said that they give you like a 5 years service, that if anything happens to it, someone will come and sort it out. Paul really wants recliners. Like, I'm not bothered about recliners, but to him it's a must. So again, some recliners look not very nice, just look like, I don't know, pilot seats. But these were beautiful. It's an Italian, it was Natuzzi sofa. It was beautiful. I didn't want to get up of it. Get off of it. So I don't know, now I'm going to tell Paul, show him the photo of it, and he would have to come and try it and we will see. The only two things we ever have to make a decision together, Paul and I, is when it comes to sofas and beds, because that's where we spend most of our time, in bed or on the sofa. Anything else he doesn't care what I buy, what it looks like, but he has to choose the sofa and bed with me, so we both like it. Oh, I didn't tell you the most exciting news. My car is eventually here, so I'm picking it up in 5 days or something like this. So remember, I've ordered the Kia Sportage, the new Kia Sportage, in February, and originally I was going to get it, I think, in May. Then they said August, then they said end of September, and Paul only called him about a week ago and he said, well, we can't really tell which orders are coming, they're not keeping us updated, but he said that he thinks that my car was being built now. And then a few days later he called, he said, your car is here. So I shall be picking up my car soon. Right, I'm gonna go now. Hello, I am just in a car park waiting to go in to have my blood test. So remember I told you a couple of weeks ago I went to the doctor and she told me to book a blood test. Originally it's supposed to be like a half-an-hour checkup with the nurse where they weigh you, ask you all sorts of questions, take your blood, and she also ordered for that blood test for ovarian cancer. But when I came out and went to the reception to make an appointment for this, they said they didn't have any, and the calendar doesn't go far enough to book me one, basically. So I said, well, can you just book me a blood test? Forget the checkup, I need the blood test. And that was, so today is 2 weeks since I've seen the doctor for this blood test. So it's early evening, my appointment is at 7 p.m. Can't believe they're working so late. They are obviously catching up with all the stuff, which is nice. So yes, that's why I'm having them. I'm on my phone because I don't have my camera with me. Also, I didn't show you my finished decking. So when I get home, it will be already slightly dark. I'll put the lights on and I will show you the finished decking. Someone suggested that I change the decking into composite instead of wood. The thing is, my decking board, not the carcass underneath, which was rotten, the actual board is a Brazilian hardwood, and they even call it ironwood. You can burn it, it doesn't rot. So that decking is 18 years old and the boards are like new. They obviously just lose their color and you have to oil it. So that wood will last forever. So I never ever need to change that. It's just the, you know, like normal traditional decking is made out of, what is it? What wood is that? But that decking sort of can rot, but not the one that I have. It's only the carcass that is not made out of Brazilian hardwood. That needs to be obviously changed when it rots. So yes, when I get home I will show it to you. There is the decking all finished. Louis, what do you think? I've got these new lights. We've had them there before, but they were broken, so Paul just bought new ones. And we've got these new pebbles. They are solar, so they charge in a day and then they come on in the evening and change colors. I love it, it looks brand new. Hello my lovelies. This is funny angle because I don't have my camera holder here in the car, and I've spilled water giving it to Louis. So we've just been, Lulu, we've just been to the vet. So you know how hairy Louis is because he hasn't been to the groomer for ages. He is going, what date is it today? I think he's got another week, so he looks really messy. I've given him a bath already, but what he's had, he has something, oh my god, if you go and check it, Google it, you will die. Cutaneous horn on his tail. It's this growth, it's like a overgrowth of keratin, so it looks like a long, disgusting, dried up, deformed witch's nail. It's so disgusting. My groomer told me about it, but she said to me, oh, you will fall off, but he hasn't fallen off for like 2 months, so I thought I'd take him and see if he needs to have it removed. He had 2 actually, and I never looked at it again because physically makes me sick, the look of it. And I wanted the vet to do his glands and cut his nails because the groomer always does it, but of course he hasn't been for so long. So he looked at his tail and he said, is that it? And it was this tiny thing. So sometime between this morning and this evening, this cutaneous horn broken off because it was enormous, and the other one did as well. So what he did, he said, you don't have to remove them unless they start growing really huge, or he gets more, then they can remove them. And I'm quite glad that he doesn't need to have it removed because, you know, I don't want him to be sedated and all that. So he just cut them just like nails, really close to the skin, and that was it. So I'm quite pleased. And his gland's been done. Honestly, he's so traumatized. I don't know how groomers do it. To cut his nails, I was holding him, a nurse was holding him, and the vet was struggling. I think groomers must have some magic ways of dealing with dogs. You're very traumatized. Do you want me to open the window for you? Hang on, let me put the car on. So I can open the window for you. There you go. Yes, so very traumatic experience, but we all done. I'm glad because we are going away soon, so when I take him to my friend that is looking after him, I want him to be in good health. Alright my lovelies, I think I'm gonna finish this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it, apart from the ranting. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I see you in my next video. Bye. Oh no, stay fabulous.